Hey everybody, Randy Stern here from Victory in Reseda. Unlike last week, we were in a pickup truck. Today, we're in a sedan. I wonder what sedan we're in. Well, I could flip the camera a little bit to show you some cues, but if you probably figured it out, maybe by the slope of the roof line, we are in the 2021 Kia K5. Now, I'm kind of bundled up because it's about, 12, 13 degrees Fahrenheit right now. And obviously we're in Minnesota, so it's time to warm up. So I'm going to start up the car and get things going. But in the meantime, let's talk about the significance of the K5. Well, first and foremost, the K5 replaces the Optima. It's not just a name change. This is a whole new car. Still riding on some DNA with the Hyundai Sonata and even including the engines and some components. But the design is really, really striking. And it could be, a design that people may love or people may hate. But still, it's a very sharp looking car. It's got a little fastback roof line that you'll see a little bit of an element that denotes that there's more roof than there is trunk, but it's just that there's a black applique that's on the forward part of the trunk lid, and there's a chrome strip that connects to the side chrome strips of this particular of the roof, and therefore giving it sort of a coupe-like look, but a larger trunk opening. But that's not the only optical illusion this car has. Look up front. Notice the grille is very three-dimensional. The lights are a lot narrower than you think as far as height, but they do emit pretty good light. They also have a very good LED strip that frames it, sort of a zigzag design. There's so much going on with this car that it's really, really cool and probably befitting of replacing the Optima, which used to be the best-selling Kia in the lineup. Of course, nowadays it's all SUV all the time. You still can't get a new Telluride for quite some time. There are some pre-owned Tellurides. Excuse me here. There's still some pre-owned Tellurides that are available, so you might as well grab one if you've been waiting for one for quite some time. The new Sorento is out, so it's got some more elements from this K5 design. Not only that, but a couple of newsworthy items came through while waiting for this car. First and foremost, Kia is going to have a new corporate identity. There's a brand new logo, brand new colors, a brand new global advertising strategy and look. So this car really befits that. It's sort of a foreshadowing to that announcement of the official new logo and the new marketing strategy. So, I mean, this car really fits that. Second thing, it happened today. Kia will be dropping the Cadenza and the K900 from the North American lineup, which means that this K5 right here is the biggest sedan you can get for 2021. That's significant. That's very significant news. So, talk about this particular model. This is the EX, which is second to the top of the lineup. It's got a 1.6 liter turbocharged engine, 180 horsepower, 195 pound-feet of torque. Very wonderful engine. Love the flexibility of this engine and the get up and go. It is connected to an 8-speed automatic transmission, front-wheel drive only. Something that's come up is the fact that the all-wheel drive system is available on 2 out of the 5 trim levels currently available for the K5, the LXS and the GT line. Now, those two have the same engine as this EX model. So, I gotta ask Kia, why are you not offering the all-wheel drive on this model, on the EX? Interesting. It should be available across the board. In fact, if this had all-wheel drive, the grip would be a lot better. But as it is, the grip is fine. The grip is good. My street is been iced up, caked up for about 2 to 3 weeks. I mean, we had snowstorm after snowstorm here in the Twin Cities. So I'm surprised on how much grip this car has, how much control it has on these conditions. It just shocks me. But what's shocking is how well it accelerates off the line. The braking system is really good. Suspension is smooth. It likes to go. It wants to go. It's like a very excitable dog. We have one of those at the house, by the way. We're not going to get into it. It's actually my roommate's, but anyway. But it acts a lot more mature than the dog I'm referring to. I mean, it's just gets up and go. And I love it. Now, there's a couple of other things I could also show you that, again, I've got this fixed angle. I'm stuck. Right behind this phone is the 10.25 inch touchscreen. Now, this is available part of a package upgrade to this EX model. It also comes with 12 Bose speakers, so I got some nice sound on top of a very wide screen. And I made a post on Facebook, on my personal Facebook, that showed the picture of what one of the screens look like. So if you got this radio, so if you're turning on the radio, whether AM, FM, or even Sirius XM, the frequency number or the channel number comes up in individual tubes that reminiscence of old style radios. And it's got this little neon light for each digit. And on the infotainment screen, there's this neon theme that comes up. It's just really, really cool and retro. And if you like that kind of stuff, you'll love this car. But the car is not the sum of whole when it comes to infotainment. This is a lot more. I mean, this is really a great replacement for the Optima. This is a really great mid-size sedan. Just one thing I found out is that if I had to adjust myself a little bit to make myself comfortable. The flip side of that is I try to sit behind myself, and keep in mind I'm about 6'1.5" and not a petite person width-wise. So having even 30 inseam legs, I did find I could fit. It's not the most comfortable position. So if I try to sit on the other side where the seat's a little bit further up, I'll just be just fine. Headroom is a little bit on the tight side in the back, but, that's something to keep in mind when you're a little bit more of an average sized person, whatever that means. What else can I tell you? This particular tester is about over 32 grand. And so it's on the upper mid level of the mid-size family sedan class. I mean, most of your upper models are in that 30 to 33 range, even 35 if you really luxe it up. If you could afford that kind of money, hey, no problem. Again, this is chock full of features. It's a wonderful car. I should be driving it right now, so I'm going to end this video by saying thank you for watching, and look out for the review next week of the 2021 Kia K5. So long, everybody.